Hey guys, it's Mrs. Campbell. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to use the brochure template using Google Slides. Over the past couple days, we've talked about different teen entrepreneurs and some of the characteristics that made them successful. And now you're going to do research and you are going to find an example of a successful teen entrepreneur and you are going to create a brochure that kind of highlights their successes. So everything you need is on Google Classroom. So what first you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Classroom and you are going to download this template that I put on there for you. It's going to automatically make a copy for everybody, so you don't need to worry about that. And I'm just going to kind of show you some things that you can do within this template. I've already shown you several examples of what an effective brochure should look like. So now I need to show you how to implement those into this template. So first things first, you'll notice that there's some different numbers on here. And these numbers kind of correspond with where, when you fold this brochure up after you've printed it up, it's going to look like. Now, on your directions, I tell you what to put specifically in each one of these numbers. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to show you how to insert a text box. Every single section of your brochure needs to have a header of some sort, and then maybe a picture, and then some bullet points. So you can kind of see what my front is going to look like. So I'm going to show you how to actually insert this text box. So we're going to go up to our ribbon. We're going to click Insert Text Box. I'm going to drag it to whichever flap I'm in. I'm going to left click, keep clicking, and I'm going to drag this to however big I want my text box. You have your sizing handles, and what I would do is I would make it as wide as these guidelines. I'm going to show you later on how to get rid of those, but you definitely want to stay within the guidelines so everything will print. So once you've got your text box, you can go up to your ribbon and change your font size and font. My only suggestion on here is that you definitely need to make it big enough for everybody to see. You would probably want to center it, change the color. In the directions, it does talk about, being consistent with your fonts and your sizes. But once you do one header, it's very easy if you just, right click it, or you just hit Control C and copy it and hit Control V and paste it to over here. And you can stay kind of consistent with, use your guidelines, and you can make sure they look consistent throughout. So that's the way that you can insert a text box. The next thing that you're going to probably want to put is some pictures. So we're going to go to our Insert button again, and I'm going to go to Image and then search the web. What you might do, obviously mine's about bacon, because I'm doing this on Abby. We learned about her in our textbook. Her and her father made that bacon macon, where you can microwave bacon now. So, I might just insert a picture. Obviously, use your sizing handles to make it smaller, bigger, depending on what you need. And then you're good to go from there. Remember, we need to sometimes, for our brochure, we're going to need bullet points. Those are up here on the ribbon. So now you know how to insert pictures, how to move it, resize it, how to insert text boxes. Remember, the guidelines are in your rubric and in your directions on, what rules to follow, how many bullet points, that sort of thing. I'm just showing you how to do the mechanics of this. So once you're done. Obviously, this is not done. One thing we need to do is we need to delete these numbers. So I just selected the text box, and I'm going to hit my backspace button, and it gets rid of it. Also, another thing we need to get rid of are these guidelines, okay? While they're helpful in making sure that we have specific sections, I don't want to necessarily see this when we print it out. So what you're going to do is up in your ribbon, there's a background button. We're going to click that. Up here, we're going to go to the color, hit that list arrow, and we're going to make this transparent. And then we just click done. And then that's gone. And then you'll have to go to your next slide and do that as well. So that's it. When you're done with your brochure, you're going to upload it to Google Classroom the same way we've uploaded several different assignments on there. If you need help, please let me know. Thanks.